Hello! Keyword static, and I'm going to explain this second time with one modified example. The previous example was the first example. Now this one says, what will happen if one class has got all the members which are static? Now, what was the meaning of static? It meant that it is going to be unique for all the objects against the class. So the class makes 5 objects. All 5 of them will share the same set of values for the static member data. Okay. Now, it also says that static methods cannot access instance methods. That means if something is for all the objects across all the objects, then if any by local I mean any member data that is specific to the object, if that method changes the static value, then that can be allowed. But if any static method tries to change anything of an instance, that means from the static which is for all of the class objects of the class, if any one of them is changed, then how can that be allowed for uniformity? Right. Just for example, this time again I am going to show this to you through this example for your better understanding, and that comes here. Now, in this example, what I have done is I have taken up all of them as static, and now I am going to show you how the main which is attached to the object, the main has not been made static. Now, a non-static method, that means an instance method, can access the static ones. So, there is no error here. All of them are static except the main. Now, what I will show you now is the second example. That is why I've named it second. School 2. I'm going to take 2 objects. The first object is national and its board name is CBSE. When I say OK to it, I get one object. School 2's first object. If I call the main, just for showing you, you see the school 2 is not giving main here, but it is taking up all of these methods. Therefore, these methods cannot get executed from the object. Okay. Now I come back and I make one execution to the main. When I will execute the main, let me see what is the output that is coming up. Let me cross check the output. I execute the main. You will find I executed it 2 times and you will see what is it starting with. Check out the starting value. The starting value is 15 for annual date and 10 for ISC date. Annual date is 15 and the 10 is not 10 but 12, because remember I suddenly had clicked on modify. Now this ISC date is going on increasing from the previous value. Now I will have to show you one more object. Let the second object's name, now this was national, I am taking that as central and I am taking that second set, the board name, as ISC. Let me show what will happen when I will run this one. Look at the values and now look at the modified values, the new set of values. The last set is coming with CBSE and ISC, right? But the values you see are going on and on. 17 became 18 and it was 16 which became 18. This is coincidentally going on increasing. If I now come back and execute, just see, if I come back and now execute the first object's main, you will find that here the values have changed also. See, Central and ICIC both have come in the first object. How did that happen? That happened because the school name is also static and the board name is also static. That is why National and CBSE got erased. And these are now the values. If now this month is going to cross 12, I should have written a code to reset the month. Now with this I come to show you that main, which is not static but is attached to the object, when this month's main is executed, whatever is the change, that change stays on when this one's main is executed. That means the main from different objects, but the single copy behind, the singular copy being shared by all the objects, are showing the modified value from whichever main it is executed. Okay.